What the heck is going on, guys? It is so freaking foggy out here, and it's been like this for like the past 6 days. I've been seeing this all over my FYP. This is definitely not normal for this time of year. And I'm in the Midwest. I'm in Illinois right now, and it's been so difficult to drive. Right now, it's a little bit brighter than it was earlier, but the visibility is still low, so I'm gonna turn the camera. Oh, I don't see the option to turn the camera around, but so you guys can see, you can't see anything past that barn there. And it's been, oh, my babies want to say hi. I've been seeing people all over the world experiencing this. I don't know what the heck is going on. I don't know why it's so foggy. Let me know if you're experiencing the same thing in the comments there. I just think it's super weird because this is not normal for this time of year for us. We farm, we track the weather every year. I've looked at my notes and I have not seen anything like this in January ever in my life. So let me know what you guys.
So the other day I posted a video about the fog here in Manchester, and as we can see, it is now gone. It's cleared up. So I mean, if you literally go on my last video, you can see that exact same view and how covered it was. The main point of the video was how strange it is that the fog lasted for that long. There were so many people commenting on the video going, it's just winter, it's just fog. Yes, maybe so. But it is at least strange, is it not, to see fog last for 5 days in a row and not even disappear and then come back. Like I said, it was just constantly here for 5 days. Anyway, that video has since had 500,000 views, which I was not expecting, because I posted that video about the fog in Manchester, but one of the main things, 500,000 views and over 5,000 comments. People are saying that this isn't obviously just Manchester. It's not even just in the UK. This is worldwide at exactly the same time. Is it not just a bit strange how in Germany, Holland, France, Russia, the United States, all over the world, yes, it is winter in all of these places, but all of these places, there has been this blanket covering of fog. I made that video literally just saying, how weird is this fog? That's all it was. I thought nothing else of it, and I was expecting maybe a few people would say, yeah, it is a bit weird, isn't it? Because it is. And all the people saying that this always happens, it bloody doesn't. It doesn't happen for 5 days in a row. It just doesn't. But reading through those comments doesn't half make me at least question things a little bit. Like, all of these places have had, at the same time, the sky pretty much covered. Aliens, government conspiracies. There's even people saying that this isn't normal fog. The fog, it contains chemicals, or it contains things that fog normally doesn't contain, because I don't know much about fog, but surely is it not just water? Is it not just vapor? I'm not a scientist, I don't know, but check out some of the other videos. People are literally saying that this fog contains things that fog normally doesn't. It's not normal fog. And I don't know what my opinion is of it anymore, but I just do find it a little bit strange how it's been so widespread. And if, I'm not saying it is happening, but if anything is happening in our skies, and let's just say the government do know about it, what better way to hide it than creating some kind of artificial fog to cover the skies? Because most people aren't going to question winter weather. That's all I'm saying. And if you're not entirely sure, go on my last video and just read through the comments and just look at where this is happening and how people are talking about it. Not only that, if anything was happening, anything did need covering up or hiding, what better time to do it than over Christmas, when people are distracted with Christmas itself. People are spending time with family, getting presents and just doing all the Christmas things, so they're not really paying attention to what's going on outside. When everybody's going, oh, it's Christmas, here's some presents, you know, oh, it's a bit foggy outside, anyway, back to Christmas dinner, oh, Gavin and Stacey's on later. It would be the perfect time to hide something, would it not? I'm not saying it's happening, it's just my thoughts. But what are your thoughts? Is something happening, or is everybody insane? Get it in the comments. Have a great new year.
Now, it's been a good few days that we've had this fog. Now, let me know around the country, I'm based in the UK, if the fog is affecting you. Because, like I say, we were told a few days ago, we've got it, we don't know how long we've got it for. And with some of the airports, it's caused delays on flights and even standstills, to the point that even Stansted Airport, it's affected them. But all of a sudden, they're able to turn around and predict and be quite precise to say that after Sunday, it's gone. Well, how can they say that it's just going to be gone when they said a few days ago they don't know how long we got this fog for, and it's quite bad, it's really thick, be careful, issued warnings. So my question is how have they been able to predict? And let's wait and see. I can hear the foghorns. Don't know if you just heard that in the background. I can hear the foghorns right now. It is foggy outside. So miraculously, is it going to just be gone by the time we wake up tomorrow morning? I don't know. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments about the fog, and give this a like, save and share, people.
Money comes to me easily. Money comes to me fast. Money loves my company. When money comes, it lasts. Peace comes to me easily. Peace comes to me fast. Peace loves my company. When peace comes, it lasts. Joy comes to me easily. Joy comes to me fast. Joy loves my company. When joy comes, it lasts. Love comes to me easily. Love comes to me fast. Love loves my company. When love comes, it lasts.
Hey y'all, welcome back to All Things Jenny. I'm Jenny. So yes, another day with no makeup because I'm under the weather. So today we're talking about this mysterious fog that's been basically everywhere and not moving. Because you know how like fogs, you can probably see them in the morning, but then by like within 30 minutes, like everything, it disappears. You know what I mean? But lately, there's been this fog that's been covering the entire world because people are reporting it from all over the place. And my thing is, not only are people seeing it everywhere and it's staying for days on end, but it also is, according to what people are reporting, they're getting sick from it. And I believe I got sick from it as well because recently, and I live in Orlando. Well, not Orlando, I live in Florida. Anyways, I noticed the fog, right? And it usually comes around like 12 to like 7 a.m. And I'll wake up and I'll see like how gray outside is. But then by the time I go outside, it clears up.
That is not rain. That is the light from the caravan. That is not rain. That is particles that are coming out. I'll put my hand. It's like a weird fine powder.
So everybody's talking about the fog all over the world, and I'm in Jack's Beach, and I'm actually have been sick with some upper respiratory thing, and then I just stepped outside, and if I can pan this around, oh my gosh, it's not even gonna let me. Hang tight. Okay, can y'all see the particles? Like, I live in Neptune Beach, Florida, actually, technically, but like, I've never seen like particles like this, and I'm super sick again with an upper respiratory infection. It looks like snow. It's so eerie. Like, what in the world? I probably shouldn't even be out here breathing this crap. It's really, really weird. Really, really spooky. I'm just gonna take my little ass right back in, and yeah, hopefully don't die. It's the weirdest thing ever. Y'all be safe out there.
Has anyone been noticing the fog has been blanketing your area? The fog has been decreasing the visibility for drivers, and some people are saying it's making them physically sick. I'm a nurse and had a couple of patients that have been experiencing nausea and vomiting. We were thinking it's the norovirus, but now I believe it's whatever is in the air. On Saturday night, I noticed the fog, but it was raining, so I didn't think too much of it. When I got up Sunday morning, I had a really bad headache. I had to go back and lay down and relax for a minute, but yeah, who else experienced this is very scary. Let me know if you're going through similar issues.
What is going on with this fog? There's been so many people in different cities, different states, and different countries talking about this fog that's appearing over cities that is weird and it smells different. And it's not natural either for the time of year or the way it looks is a little bit odd. And I've seen videos from the UK, from Canada, from so many states in America right now that is talking about this fog. And the reason this is important is because different things keep happening, right? Because the Dior bags apparently don't exist and they're covering it up. And some of them were leaving certain trails that people believe to be unnatural and harmful to us. And now that there's this fog, and people have been reporting going through this fog and feeling kind of weird and having it smell a little man-made, and it's really odd. And if you know anything about this or if you heard about this, definitely comment and tag any links to other people's videos about this, because this is definitely a really interesting thing, because it seems like these Dior bags are getting harder and harder to see, and maybe it's because of this mystery fog.
So I have two questions. Number one, who is seeing fog in their area? Who has had days upon days of fog? Waking up and it's super foggy outside. There's almost a haze outside. That's first question. Second question, who is down with a virus right now, specifically norovirus, and it's taking out your family? Because I am hearing that there are reports of mass virus going around town. Everyone is not feeling well. Upper respiratory issues. I know that it is cold and flu season. I know that people are going to be sick. I am specifically asking in the last couple of days who has seen the fog and who is down with the virus. Just curious. I'm taking a break from talking about the Dior bags in the sky, even though people are like, oh no, I'm not seeing them anymore. I was out last night. I still saw 10. I was out and about in my area, traveling probably about 10 to 15 minutes away from my home. Saw them above my home still. Saw them out. So they're still there. They're still there. There's the distractions, but they're still there. I want to know who's seeing the fog. I want to know who's not feeling well. Let me know in the comments.
Fog here in Minnesota and Wisconsin for the last 4 days has just been incredible. In fact, this is probably the least fog we've had. It's 3:30 in the afternoon and all of Minneapolis just has this deep, foggy, kind of post-apocalyptic hellscape feel to it.
Strange fog with chemical smell in the Pacific Northwest. Is your city or state having strange fog? Like and comment to stay updated on the strange fog in your area.
Okay, unless you're living under a rock, there is a fog that is everywhere, apparently. I saw a TikToker in the UK showing everyone, she's like, we haven't had this much fog for this long and my throat is hurting me. It's been like this for 5 days. Now, I'm in Cali, California love. And the odd part is I have to report there are fogs here. Now, I saw a guy in Oklahoma. He's like, what's going on? We don't get this like this in Oklahoma. I understand there's a little thing called precipitation, which people are saying that's what all this fog is. But Why is there global fog? Does anybody know? Can anybody explain it? Now, there was a tsunami warning in Northern California, obviously, because there was a 6.8 earthquake off the coast of Northern Cali. So Portland and Northern California actually have tsunami warnings, which is crazy. What do you patriots think about the fog? I have to admit, I've been waking up and it's been a misty mountain hop. Huh? So what is going on? Is this fog bad for us? My throat is a little bit dry. I don't know. Usually fog, it's like some good. It's like misty and feels good. This fog is different, or is it? I don't know. Comment and let me know what you guys think. Am I just overreacting and this is just what they call weather? I don't know. I love all my loyal patriots. Secret Service Sam out. Samson for president of TikTok.
Dude, what the fuck is this fog right now? It has the weirdest smell to it. And this shit's fucking thick. You can't see a motherfucking thing in front of you when you're driving. This might be from the storms that we've just had recently, but it has the weirdest feeling inside of it. And like I said, it's got a weird smell to it as well. But it's pretty ironic timing if you ask me. I mean, there's been a lot of sightings in the sky as of lately. I mean, even last night before this fog started rolling in, I saw hundreds of things moving through the sky. And a lot of people might come up with explanations like, oh, it was a satellite, blah, blah, blah. But I mean, these things were moving pretty damn fast and they weren't exactly in formation. And it's all clear blue skies above me and this fog goes for miles. I mean, miles. I took a road trip just a couple of minutes ago just to see how far it would actually go. And I'm talking about up to over 30 miles. And I had to go slow as fuck because this shit is fucking thick. I mean, thick. I could barely even see the car in front of me. And that's even with their fucking lights being on. But the weird thing is that I got a lot of family around the country and every single one of them are saying that they're experiencing this fog as well. Which is kind of weird because as far as I know, these storms only hit like majority of the South. I don't know, I'm just curious if anybody else is experiencing this fog being this fucking thick. And is anybody else getting this weird ass fucking smell from it, or is it just the South?
So the fog thing is real. It's not a joke. I've been seeing it, and it's actually really thick where I'm at, like super thick, and it doesn't smell like rain. It doesn't smell like dew. It doesn't smell at all like nature, bro. It smells like diesel, like chemicals. It smells very industrial, and I tried so hard, and I had to walk about 1.5 miles to 2 miles today, and I tried, and it just feels very ominous. If I didn't have to be outside, I wouldn't have been outside. I would have stayed inside, but I had to go out. I don't know what's coming, but I'm a Christian, and I can tell you that the rapture is near. I don't know what individual events will be occurring in between now and then, but I know that the rapture at some point will happen. And I've got my ticket to jump right on that way out with the Father. And I'm inviting any and everyone who watches this video to jump right on that same ride. You don't have to do anything. Just believe. Just believe that Jesus is the Messiah. Was crucified for your sins, was resurrected and ascended into heaven. And you're good to go. It's actually not a lot for eternal life, but you can keep seeing all the impossible things go on in this world and continue to say that God's still the only impossible thing that's not possible. I choose to be in paradise.
Just curious if you see a lot of fog or mist based on where you're from. I was in the parking lot today and in my gym, and I noticed a lot of fog in the sky, and it always is around midnight to in the morning. And as you can see here with the backlight, the fog is being illuminated, so you can see the particles flying through the air. It's pretty quick actually, but it stays persistent. And I'll pan to the parking lot so see the rest of it. So let me know where you're from and if you notice it too.
What if this is just a what if? What if this fog is part of Project Bluebeam and they're hiding something in the skies and they don't want us to figure out? Ain't that some bullshit? Anyways, what are you guys' thoughts on this whole fog thing?
You guys, I'm looking at the sky and I find it strange. It looks orangey reddish and it is 12:43 a.m. and over here it's all white and the opposite side is reddish.
So I never really thought anything of it until one night I actually stayed out a little bit later. It was maybe 1 o'clock in the morning, and I noticed how I could not even see my neighbor's house, like down the street. I could not even see my neighbor's house, but I'm like, oh, it's probably, fogs. But it looked like when I pulled my camera out, because I really wanted to like record. I don't know. No, actually, I wanted to use the flashlight because it was really dark and I could not see anything. So I pulled out my flashlight, but you could see the things falling as if it's like snow. And I have a few videos to show you, not my personal video, because I never even thought about like recording. I'm like, oh, it's just a foggy night. But I started seeing the things. It looks like snow from the camera lens. When you're looking at the camera, it looks like it's snowing, but it wasn't snowing. Obviously, it wasn't even cold. And then as soon as I went inside, my throat started itching. And now, like 2 days later, here I am. Like, I have a head cold and my sinus, like... And I know we're in like flu season right now, but I definitely think there's something else in the air that's getting people like really sick. Because normally I'll get sick, but I won't like get sick like that. You know what I mean? If I feel something is coming down, I will get some emergency and I'll put it in the water, and by tomorrow I'll be fine, especially if I get like a good night's sleep. And for the past 2 days, I've been feeling like crap. And I've been getting like decent sleep, but I still haven't been able to recover. I never get sick past like 2 days. So I don't know. I need this to go away because I got shit to do and people to see. And the fact that I was sick on the first of the year, which is when I do all my rituals and stuff, I was feeling like crap, although I got some of it in, not as much as I wanted to, but it definitely put me down for that day. I was like, look, I was not up to it. Even though I put that Haiti video for you guys, I was like, really, you could hear it. You could hear how sick I was. Like, I was not happy.